Hey, what's up, guys? Happy New Year. If you want to start an online business or side hustle in 2026, but you feel overwhelmed or confused, or like everyone on the internet is yelling different advice at you, take a breath. Because in this video, I'm breaking down beginner-friendly online businesses that are definitely worth starting in 2026. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly which business is right for you based on your personality, your ideal lifestyle, and your current starting point with what you already have or know. But first of all, welcome. If you're new to my channel, I'm Alex, and this is where over 400,000 freelancers, creators, and small business owners come every single week to get honest advice and actionable strategies to start and grow businesses they love. So hit subscribe if you want more content like this, and don't forget to ring that bell to be notified when my next video goes live. And hey, if you're not new around here, welcome back. Or this beginner-friendly stuff just doesn't really apply to you, I highly recommend that you check out this video where I share 10 years of brutally honest business advice in under 10 minutes. It is an absolute must-watch for anyone with a business as we head into 2026. Now, for a reality check, here's the truth that most online gurus will not tell you. Most beginners don't fail because they lack the skills, the education, or the resources they need to succeed. More often than not, they fail because they chose the wrong business model for them, simply because they saw it work for someone else on the internet and they thought, I guess that's the way I gotta do it, right? They see a YouTuber bragging about passive income, so they start a channel even though they hate teaching or creating content or showing up online every single week, right? Or they see someone on TikTok make $1 million selling courses and decide to create a digital product even though they have no audience to sell it to. So they do all this work and then crickets. Or they learn a new skill that they don't actually like doing because they think it's the fast track to more money. Then they give up after the first client rejects them. I hear it over and over and over again. But listen, your success in 2026 will come from choosing the business that actually fits you, your personality, your energy, what you enjoy, your current skills, and how you actually want to work and how you envision your life. So let's break down a few of the best beginner-friendly options for starting a side hustle in 2026, along with what you need with each in order to be successful so you can find your perfect match and get started right away. And of course, in my professional but totally biased opinion, I saved the best for last. All right, number one on the list is print on demand, or POD. So print on demand is basically starting an e-commerce business, aka selling physical products online, but without all the scary parts or big responsibilities of owning an online store. You don't have inventory. You don't have to turn your garage into a storage warehouse. You don't need any printing equipment. You don't even actually need to know how printing works. So here's exactly how print on demand works. Step one, you create a design. This can be anything from a quote to a cute graphic, a trending joke, a pattern, a meme. You can use a tool like Canva to do that. Or if you're really artistic, you can even make your own custom illustration. Then step two, you're gonna upload it to a print on demand platform. This is what makes it so easy. Now, the print on demand platform will then handle all the printing and shipping of your orders for you, which is pretty great. There are a lot of POD platforms that you can choose from, but from my research, I think Printful and Printify seem to be the most popular. So when you upload your design, you can choose which type of product you want to put it on, like a t-shirt or a hoodie or a tote bag or a mug or a sweatshirt, right? Then the POD platform auto-generates the mock-up photos for your listing, so you can put those on your website and look professional. And then step three, you add that product to your online storefront. So you can actually connect your print-on-demand services to an Etsy shop, a Shopify store, or even an Amazon merch account. Write your product descriptions, right? Pick your price and publish it. Then step four, the print-on-demand company prints the products and ships the products to your customers. So as soon as someone buys your product, the order is automatically fulfilled from the POD company. They'll ship the product directly to the customer and you get the profit. So your profit is the selling price, so whatever you sell it for, minus the print on demand fees, minus the marketplace fees. So let's say you sell a mug for $18, Printify charges you $6 and Etsy charges you $2. That means the profit you get to keep is $10. Pretty basic math there, right? But if you scale that across dozens of designs, you could have some real income potential here. So if you love creative ideas, following trends, or testing out fun concepts without a lot of risk, print on demand is an awesome way to get started. And here's exactly what you need to get started. The first are creative and unique ideas, right? Something to actually print. You need copywriting and marketing skills, so you know how to actually sell your products. You need basic design skills. You need familiarity with e-commerce platforms like Shopify, and you need an audience or a budget for product promotion because people have to actually find your products or want your products, right? All right, next up is number 2, affiliate marketing. This is honestly probably one of the easiest and most common ways to earn your first dollar online because you don't have to do any of the product fulfillment after the sale. You only have to worry about making the sale. And you see affiliate marketing all the time. Basically, every single influencer you know who recommends products and gives you their link or their code to go buy something, that is affiliate marketing. And here's how it works. You recommend a product, and if someone buys using your link or your referral code, you earn a small commission. Now, when I say small, I do mean quite teeny tiny. Just because this is an easy and common way to make money online doesn't mean it is super profitable or that you're going to have like hundreds of thousands of dollars pouring in, especially if you have a really small audience. The easiest way to get started is to sign up for an Amazon Associates account. You can expect to earn about 1 to 10% commissions on anything that someone buys using your Amazon link. Now, you can also see whether products and brands you already love have a referral or an affiliate program, like maybe your favorite makeup brands or clothing brands or software, right? You name it. Again, expect here the commissions to be relatively low, but over time, especially with, recurring subscriptions like software, that can really add up. Or if you know any digital product creators, you could also reach out to them and ask if they offer an affiliate program. Often here, you can earn between 20 to 50% commission on digital product sales. And this is where people can start making a lot of money with affiliate marketing. The key to being successful here, in my opinion, is genuinely sharing the things you love and that have made your life better so that you can help other people make great buying decisions that you really stand behind. So here's what you need to get started. You need affiliate links or referral codes. So do some digging, see what brands or businesses you want to promote. You need copywriting and marketing skills, of course, so you know how to sell the products you're recommending. And you need an audience and built-in trust. You need to already have a bit of an audience or community that trusts you and your recommendations, whether that's on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, an email list, or even inside a niche Facebook group or your Facebook profile. All right, now number 3 on my list is freelance virtual assistants or VA. Virtual assistants is a great way for beginners to start making money online, and you really don't need any crazy skills in order to be successful. A VA is exactly what it sounds like. You are a virtual assistant for an entrepreneur or a small business owner somewhere in the world. But instead of being like a personal assistant and let's say running to get them coffee, you might be helping them with organizing their inbox, updating their calendar, scheduling social media posts, answering emails, setting up simple tech, doing research, or doing other behind the scenes tasks to keep the business running smoothly. Now, a lot of beginners here start out with really simple tasks, but then they can grow or evolve into more specialized roles like community managers or operations managers or project managers, which means as long as you do a great job and show an eagerness to continue to learn and grow, your rates can really grow quickly without constantly having to look for more clients. And yes, because I know you might be thinking it, VAs are still in high demand, even with AI. It's a lot of letters. I can tell you from personal experience that finding a good VA is literal gold as a business owner. And while having AI tools can certainly make a VA's job easier, it will never replace the human critical thinking a business owner needs in a VA. Hear that? Guys, hear that. So here's what you need to get started. You need organization and communication skills. That's a big one. You need a basic understanding of online tools like social media platforms, Google Drive, project management tools, or invoicing software. And as always, you need copywriting and sales skills so that you can advertise your services and stand out on hiring platforms and job boards. All right, next up, number 4, we have drop shipping. Now, drop shipping is simple. You sell a product online, but instead of storing inventory, your supplier ships it directly to your customer. On the surface, I know this sounds very, very similar to print on demand, the first thing on this list, but they are slightly different and speak to different types of people. So in print on demand, you are the one creating the designs and you are selling them through print on demand services. It's a more creative endeavor and it's more about selling to the identity of your customer. In dropshipping, you are selling existing products from online suppliers that solve a need for your customer. So you choose products from a supplier like AliExpress, for example. Oftentimes there is a minimum order, so it does mean investing a little bit more upfront. And then you sell those products on your website and the supplier ships them directly to the customer. And that is just like the print on demand. But with dropshipping, you're in charge of finding and selecting the products that are trending or in demand. Then you need to drive traffic to your Shopify store or website, either using paid ads or organic content. Dropshipping is far more strategic and it's about finding the right market offer match. The people who can make a lot of money with dropshipping are the ones who know how to identify good products that fill a market need. Then they create strong marketing, they test their ads, and they adjust their strategy quickly. So here's what you need to get started with dropshipping. You need, yes, copywriting and marketing skills so that you can write ads and website copy. You need familiarity with e-commerce platforms like Shopify, and you need a budget for products and ads. All right, moving on to number 5, digital products. Digital products can be anything you create that can be accessed and sold digitally, like templates and planners and guides and checklists or even courses or coaching programs. Once it's created, you can sell it over and over and over again, never having to worry about shipping or really high overhead costs of fulfilling that product delivery. If you are particularly skilled at something that other people would maybe like to learn about, like gardening or making sourdough or bookkeeping, the list is honestly endless. This could be a really great option for you. And here is all you need in order to get started. You need subject matter expertise in a topic or skill that others want to learn. You need copywriting and marketing skills so that you can package and sell your digital course. And of course, you need an audience or budget for product promotion. And remember, digital products only sell when they remove friction, shortcut time, simplify something, or teach a skill others actually want to learn. Nobody pays just for more information. All right, next on the list, number 6, social media management. A lot of business owners really need someone who understands how to schedule posts, manage comments, repurpose content, or simply maintain their online presence with strategy and creativity. A social media manager was actually the second hire I made after I started my business. My first was a copywriter, but my social media manager was the second. Why? Well, because I knew that being consistent and showing up every single day was the key to growing. So I was doing YouTube content, but I wanted my social media manager to help me with content on all the other platforms so that I could be omnipresent in as many places as possible. And I knew that there was absolutely no way that I could commit to doing that for every single platform forever, let alone do it all that well, right? So guess what? 99% of business owners are a lot like me and probably a lot like you. We may not like posting on social media every single day, but we know it's useful and we know it's valuable and we know it's necessary. So here's what you need to get started. You need a familiarity with social media tools like Instagram, TikTok, and LinkedIn. You need basic design skills in tools like Canva. You need copywriting and marketing skills to write captions and scroll stopping hooks. And of course, you need a love for social media and really staying on top of the trends. All right, next up, number 7, a YouTube or TikTok channel. All right, I had to add this one, but of all the business options in this video, this one will by far require the most amount of your time and commitment before you see a single penny. I love YouTube, but I need to say that, right? Starting a YouTube channel or a TikTok channel is not an overnight success formula, but it is one of the most scalable businesses on the internet, and it grows over time. You create content in a niche, you grow your audience, and eventually you can monetize your audience with ads or sponsors or affiliate links. You do not need a fancy camera, you do not need a studio, and you don't even need to be great at video editing. There are a lot of tools out there that can help you with that. But what you do need is consistency and a love for teaching or creating content. You've got to love it. When I started my YouTube channel, it took me 6 long months of showing up here every single week before I reached 1,000 subscribers. But then after that, my channel grew very, very slowly. There were times I literally felt like I was talking to no one. It was like, hello? Are you guys there? Are you watching? If I didn't love what I was talking about in an empty room, I would have quit long before my channel ever took off. And it did eventually take off and started growing really quickly. Now, to be successful in online content creation, you don't have to be teaching people a skill like I am. That is just one type of content that you could create. But here's what you do need in order to get started. You need to have either a comfort in front of the camera or a desire to be comfortable in front of the camera. It does take time. I was super awkward at first, but I'm telling you, if you want to get good at it, it is a skill you can learn. You need basic video editing skills, just basic skills. You need copywriting and marketing skills, of course, so that you can write scripts or write titles and headlines that really get attention. That is everything. You also need to have a love of social media and staying on top of those trends. And lastly, you need patience because it does take time, like I said. All right, moving on to number 8, and this is the last one on the list. Copywriting. You knew this one was coming, you guys, but as they say, we save the best for last. Copywriting is still hands down one of the most valuable beginner skills you can learn. And I'm not just saying that because copywriting is the skill that I learned that helped me start my freelance business and then later helped me build a 7-figure brand. I am saying this because copywriting is truly the foundation of every single one of the businesses on this list. And so many business owners tell me that copywriting is the skill that truly changed everything for them because every product needs copy, every ad needs copy, every website needs copy, every funnel, every email script, every sales page, every social media post needs copy. Copywriting is simply the art of communicating in a way that moves people to take action. It's what helps businesses sell more directly and effectively. So if you love writing, if you're curious about psychology, or if helping businesses clarify and communicate their message excites you, copywriting is one of the best skills that you can learn in 2026. As I say, it is the gateway drug to entrepreneurship. And all you need to get started are basic writing skills, empathy, and curiosity. Now, here is the really good news. If you want to learn copywriting from scratch the right way, I am your girl. This is kind of what I do. Inside my 8-week copywriting coaching program, the Copy Posse Launchpad, I teach you everything you need to know about writing an entire marketing funnel. I'm talking about writing emails, landing pages, sales pages, ads, messaging strategy, audience research, storytelling frameworks, psychological triggers, how to write in a way that oozes empathy, and so much more. It is the program that hundreds and hundreds of my students have used to land their first clients, raise their rates, or switch their careers entirely. So if copywriting is calling your name, click the link in the description box below or scan this QR code to learn more about the Copy Posse Launchpad. Doors only open once a year, and I'd really hate for you to miss it. So I gotta know, which online business do you think is best for beginners in 2026? And whichever one you can see yourself committing to or trying this year, no matter what, right? Don't expect overnight success. Get ready for some ups and downs. It is tough work changing your whole ass life and starting a business from scratch. But just because it's not easy doesn't mean it is not simple. And there is so much freedom that comes on the other side. And that honestly is what makes it so priceless. So pick the one that fits you, pick the one that excites you. Drop a comment below and tell me what you're most excited about in 2026. Have you tried any of the businesses on this list? Were they flops? Were they fails? Were they successes? Let me know. And if this breakdown was helpful, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you next week, next year with a brand new video. Happy New Year, everybody. I cannot wait for 2026. I am so grateful that you decided to join me here, that you follow along on my journey, and I have a lot of great content coming your way in the new year. So stay tuned and I'll see you next week with a brand new video. Until then, I'm Alex. Ciao for now. Before you go, if you like that video, make sure to check out this one next. Listen up, because I'm about to give you 10 years of brutally honest business advice in 10 minutes and the marketing playbook that you need to win in 2026. So if you feel frustrated by all the bad, bro-tastic advice out there, if you don't vibe with the way most people teach marketing online, if you're exhausted by all the quick hacks and superficial tactics that don't actually get results and definitely do not feel aligned. And if you are so over doing this alone without real support from people who actually get it, and if you want to stand out and get paid this year, you are in the right place, my friends.